Alright, want to go through some information about rectangular prisms. Find the surface area of a rectangular prism. I can use a formula to find the surface area of a prism. I can find the lateral surface area of a prism. So a prism, first and foremost, is a three-dimensional figure with faces that are polygons. So if I were to draw a simple rectangular prism, it would look like this, where I have a base up here, and also there's another base down here. And in both those cases, those bases are perpendicular to the sides. And so these are standing up, well, this would be standing upright, and it's perpendicular to the ground, and so this would be considered a right prism. And so because we have a top and a bottom, we want to double the area of one of the bases. And if I were to unfold this, so take off the top and the bottom, what we would see is we would see 4 rectangles. These 4 rectangles, well, this distance across here would be the perimeter of the base. And this distance here would be the height of the prism. So that's where we get PB, H, or P sub B times H. So A is the area of the base, and there are always 2 bases, the top and the bottom. And the base of a prism is the figure that is stacked on top of itself to create a prism. So we could, if I just cut through this real quick here like that, I can see that this square that I just drew, or rectangle that I just drew, is the same as the top one, and it's the same as the bottom one. And P sub B, H, is the lateral surface area, and it's the sum of the area of the sides of the prism. So we count all 4 of them as one large rectangle. So let's see how this works. What we do is we look at this. And I'm going to do the traditional method of saying, hey, my base is down here, and I'm going to sketch it. I sketch it because that way I can understand the area, the perimeter, and the height a little bit better. The area of this is 9 times 9, which is 81. The perimeter of this is 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9, which is 36. I've used this 9, and I've used this 9, so this 9 here is the height. So now we just substitute these 3 values into our little formula. 2 areas, so that's 2 times 81, the perimeter, 36, and the height of 9. Then we show our products. 2 times 81 is 162, and 36 times 9, 6 times 9 is 54, carry the 5. 9 times 7 is, 9 times 3 is 27, plus 5 is 32. And now we add our numbers. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. And 1 plus 3 is 4. We check our units over here. We're dealing with inches, so this is inches squared. So again, what I did was I found the area, I found the perimeter of the base, I found the height of the figure, and then I substitute them. So again, that was taking the area and putting it down here, taking the perimeter and putting it here, and taking the height and putting it here. Afterwards, we find our product, it goes right here. We find this product, it goes right here. And then we find the sum of the 2 numbers. Let me try this one more time with you. So again, we're going to sketch the base. Now, it doesn't matter which base you use in a rectangular prism. Most people typically just use the bottom. However, I had one class today that decided to use this side for all of them. What I highly recommend you do is try something different like this. Or, better yet, try it the other way. Try it with the 18 by the 12. Or try it with the 18 by the 4. And see if they come out to be the same thing. as what I'm getting here. So I've got 4 by 12, so that's 4 times 12, which is 48. And then we have 4 plus 12. And I know I'm going to add 4 plus 12 twice, so I'm just going to go times 2, which means 4 plus 12 is 16, times 2 is 32. And then the height, I've used the 4, I've used the 12, so the height is 18. Now some of you might say, Mr. Manchester, how can that be a height of 18? It sure looks like it's actually on its side. Now doesn't it? And I can't actually rotate this figure in this diagram. I could do it this way. If I rotate the figure, now you can see that the 18 would be a height, and the top would be the 4, and the top would be the 4 by the 12. Now I need to undo that, get it back to where it was. There we go. So now all we do from here is we just take our numbers and we put them in to our formula. We want 2 times the area of the base. Area of the base was 48, plus the perimeter, which is 32, times the height, which is 18. 2 times 48 is 96. 32 times 18, that's 6, carry the 1, that's 25, drop a 0, that's 32, so that's 6, that's 7, that's 5, so 576. And then we're going to add 96 with 576. 6 plus 6 is 12, carry the 1. That would be 10, 17, carry the 1, and so that'd be 672. The unit I'm using is meters, so that's meters squared. So this is how we solve for the surface area of a rectangular prism.